welcome, 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 welcome. My name is Sharita Bagby with I Am Goddess Life. And before we do our daily reading, let's step into the goddess realm. Happy day, happy day, happy day. How's your Thursday been? I hope it's been a thirsty one. And on that note, let's social it up. You know the deal. Anytime you hear or see the word social, stop what you're doing, grab a glass of water, chug a lug, and make sure you hit like when you're done. Let's go. Today I rock Chuck Norris. Don't ask. That stuff's delicious, yo. Hey, Sabrina. How are you? How are you today? I hope you are doing well. Let's dive on in. Dive on in. Dive on in. Thank you, God. Thank you to our goddesses, our angels, our fairies, our guides for all the amazing guidance and direction you give us every single day. Once again, please direct our message, make it clear and concise so that everyone may understand how to make it applicable to their own individual lives. We also ask that anyone who hears this message be blessed by it abundantly. And all these many wonderful things we ask in unconditional love. Amen. All right. I don't really know where our message is coming from, so I'm going to just glance around. But while I am waiting on that information, I'm going to just settle myself in. I want to thank all of you for blowing up my schedule this week. I absolutely love it. All of you who've requested the goddess readings, and those of you who've scheduled your discovery sessions, your mini coaching sessions. So glad to have the opportunity to hang out. So by all means, if you haven't done that, make sure you do that. Use the link in the description somewhere around this video, depending on where it's at. Sabrina says, I'm doing well, lost about 5 pounds this week. Sabrina, congratulations. That's awesome. You are on your way. I know that you, are you doing the countdown yet? I know that you said, what, December? So I'm super excited for you. You are already making progress. High five, girl. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Ooh, okay. We are going to work with our Divine Circus deck. I hadn't anticipated that, and I think we're going to get 2 cards. So let's start. Let me get our spirit animal real quick. And, yeah. Without further ado, thank you, spirit animal. Who are we working with? And you guys, it's new moon, by the way. Happy new moon. For those of you who are in the member portal in the goddess realm, we will be doing a new moon webinar shortly. You should have gotten your notifications, so I hope to see you there. For everyone else, I will do an encore presentation, if not tomorrow, Saturday. So it'll be in the next day or 2. We will do a live encore. So hopefully you can join us and take advantage of the info. Some amazing things going on since Virgo new moon. Those of you who are in the goddess group, you saw my video yesterday, my testimony with just really applying techniques of gratitude and placing myself in abundance and attuning my vibration with exactly what I want. Staying hyper aware of where I'm at all times. And yeah, that was pretty freaking cool. All right. Thank you, Divine Circus. What do you... Oh, hello. There's the first card. What do you have for us? What else do you have for us? Thank you, Divine Circus. This deck is like large in my hands. Woo, got it. Excited to see if the cards matches my weekend. My brother's come to visit later. Awesome. That should be fun. That should be fun. You know what I'll tell you, Sabrina, is that the cards don't always give us the exact answer that we're looking for. A lot of times we're looking for something key and specific, but the cards do, however, always give us exactly what we need in that moment. So it'll be interesting to see how this applies to you. So on that note, let's dive in. Now the first card we have, and I love this card. Look how beautiful that is. Well, that, and obviously I like purple and pink together because that card really reminds me of my hair, quite frankly. All right, y'all, Confetti. You will soon have cause for celebration, whether a big win or a token game affirming that the best is yet to come. Sweet success is headed your way. Prepare to celebrate. It's time to be a party person, to find the celebratory spirit within. Maybe you already feel it, or maybe it's the last thing in the world you can imagine feeling right now. But whether it's on your radar or not, a cause for celebration is imminent. So you can put yourself in the party mood. So can you put yourself in the party mood? It starts with a carnival attitude and a pleasure-seeking state of mind. Can you allow for pleasure, for play? Oh yes, there is always so much to do, but sometimes all that can happen more quickly and easily another day. For now, the Oracle of Confetti suggests your time and energy are best spent in playfulness. That is the most enjoyable piece of spiritual guidance you are probably ever going to receive. So relish it. Don't wait another moment to get your celebratory vibe on. Confetti also brings you a message that if you want more success, happiness, and celebration in your life, you can enhance that right now by being happy for the success of others around you. Do you know that success is like a wave? When you genuinely congratulate another and feel happy for their happiness, your own energy field gets a jolt of that same energy. You attract it into your own life. You deserve success for all you have accomplished just as much as anyone else. So be happy for another, even if a part of you wonders if there is enough to go around, if maybe they have taken your place, your piece of the pie, or if you wonder if their success is really deserved. Let such thoughts be without adding to their power by either being embarrassed about them, trying to pretend they don't exist, or feeling that you are a bad person for thinking such a way. Just take charge and choose how you want to respond to another's victory. Maybe you can even respond to your own doubts by saying, this person is having their turn, which means my turn will be coming sooner. Be happy for them and be happy for you, and enjoy this oracle, which lets you know that the universe is giving you notice of a party, and you are most definitely meant to attend, and it's heading your way. So, couple of things in particular, well, really just minor things because this card pretty much summed it up. But one of the reasons why it is so important to allow, keyword allow, yourself to be in a confetti mind state, in that celebratory mind state, to pick up that celebratory vibe, because here's the deal, guys, we've been talking about this all freaking week, right? Your vibration is what it's your point of attraction. So if you are in a celebratory mood, guess what happens? You start to attract things to your life to celebrate about. That is like the whole reason why we were doing what we were doing for Virgo New Moon, putting ourselves in that place of gratitude, raising our vibration and attuning ourselves with our goals, with the things that we want to bring about in our lives. And what's so awesome is that those of you who've participated with me, the one thing y'all have really been saying, especially in the last week, is like, I'm starting to feel the shift. I'm starting to feel the shift. It's not an overnight transformation, but you have to allow yourself to get into that state of confetti, that party mode. Because here's the thing, sometimes we turn on the TV, we turn on Facebook, we go about our day, somebody cuts us off in traffic, and then we find ourselves out of that party mode, right? But instead, we want to allow ourselves to release whatever it is that we're hanging on to, so that we can put ourselves back in that celebratory mode, back in vibration with what it is that we're trying to create. And that's awesome. Sabrina says, I'm actually in party mood this weekend. Haven't felt like that in 1,000 years. Allow it to flow, revel in it, relish it. Now, guys, here's the second half of this card. This card is telling us when we see other people have success, no matter what our thoughts and feelings and potential doubts may be, don't be a freaking hater. Celebrate with them. And there's two reasons. Number one, like the card said, it's a jolt to your own energy field. You charge your own self up by celebrating with them, right? But here's the other thing. That haterism, let's keep it real. A lot of times it stems out of lack. Because the fact is, who cares if they got their piece? There's no shortage of anything in this world. There is plenty left for you. Whether you think they deserved it or not, or worked hard or not, or, were due for it or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Celebrate with them. Because here's the thing, when you start putting on that haterade, yeah, you may be celebrating in your own life, but you're not celebrating with your neighbor. Now you're starting to cancel out your own celebration with your haterism vibes. Does that make sense, y'all? I know that makes sense. I know you get it. So, by all means, please, please, please celebrate with others. And again, when you find yourself feeling like, why, I can't believe that they got theirs before I got mine. I've been working harder. I've been working longer. Stop and ask yourself, why does it even matter? Who cares? Theirs isn't yours. Yours is yours. Yours is meant for you. Don't cancel yours out by hating on theirs. Get in tune with that which you want to bring about in your life. The universe has all the abundance in the world waiting for you, but it's waiting for you to get in vibrational synchronicity with it. Get in tune with it so it can begin to deliver it to you. Gypsy Columbine. Now, I recognize that not everyone is comfortable with this card, so I will ask you to reserve judgment, but keep an open mind to the message. And when I say people aren't open to it, not everyone's open to the name of the card. So I do recognize that that can be insensitive. But for today, I am going to ask you just to keep an open mind to the message. The free spirit in you is rewilding itself, shedding social conditioning and past patterns of behavior. It's shaking off socialization and emerging anew like a snake shedding a skin. The wild one within isn't a savage. It is raw, yes, but also wise, authentic, beautiful, and with a deep instinctive knowing as what you must be. Can a bird ever truly be happy while trying to be a fish? True freedom is meant to be truthfully yourself. Let's repeat that. True freedom is to be truthfully yourself. Politeness and people pleasing, not out of respect, but out of fear you will otherwise be rejected, is a form of social conditioning that dulls the wild one within. If you reject that conditioning in favor of rewilding, of getting in touch with your true instincts and nature, you will exchange lukewarm tolerances from others for their passionate admiration and love. For those that cannot love you are afraid of how much life is in you. Let them be. They do not belong in your world, nor you in theirs. The jungle of life is vibrant, colorful, and exciting place, but not everyone is ready to live there as yet. This is just the way of things sometimes. The mysterious Gypsy Columbine comes to you with a message. It's now time to let yourself off the hook, to forgive and forget, to allow what's been to have been, to allow what's been to have been, and to start again. No regrets, no fear, no doubt. It's time to heed the call of the wild and ask yourself, what would set my spirit free? If you cannot answer that bold question quite yet, then it's time to get in touch with the freedom-seeking wild one within. That means dance, play, sing, drum, wear a feather in your hair and go barefoot. Let your instincts rather than your intellect guide you. Swap the certainty of the ego for the mystery of the soul. A new song wants you to dance to it. There is no choreographed routine to learn, yet your body will create the steps as you go. You will free the gypsy soul and dance the music you've never heard before. Guys, this is so, I'm sorry, I'm blown right now because this has been not only a running theme throughout the week to get in touch with our life purpose, our soul purpose, to let ourselves free, to let our light shine, to be assertive, be assertive, be assertive, be assertive. right? And as many times as we've been told this week, be assertive. What is the first main part? Politeness and people pleasing, not out of respect, but out of fear. You will otherwise be rejected, is a form of social conditioning that dulls the wild one within. So if you're just being polite and people pleasing as to get along, to go along, you are literally doing yourself a big disservice. Number one, you are now introducing fear and lack into your vibration. And number two, you are dulling your senses. You're not being assertive. You're not letting your light shine. So again, so many of you, even in your personal messages, I cannot tell you how many personal messages I've done this week, and in different cards, in different forms, and in different variations, you're being guided to express yourself creatively. Express yourself. No regrets, no fear, no doubt. Dance, play, sing, drum, wear a feather in your hair, and go barefoot. Do the things that allow you to feel free. Will you free your gypsy soul and dance to music you've never heard before? Truthfully, ask yourself, are you willing? Are you in a place in your life where you're willing to free your soul and dance to music that you've never heard before, to dance like no one else is watching? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And again, guys, here's the thing I love about this message. This is new moon, right? This is new moon. So the very basis of this card is like in an instant of a second, you can make a decision to be someone else, to be something new, to allow your soul to be free, to allow your heart to shine. And the thing about being the Gypsy Columbine is you can allow yourself to move as your soul moves you. You don't have to have a clear and defined roadmap. You know what it is that you're here to do. You're expressing yourself creatively. You're allowing your vibration to rise, to attune with that which you want to bring into your life. All it takes is literally one decision to be different. Then you just put one foot in front of the other. And guess what? Sometimes we fall off. We fall all the way off. But it's okay. We still have that decision to get back up, put one foot in front of the other. And like anything else in life, it gets a little tricky in the beginning, but guess what? The more practice we put into it, the more we get accustomed to being in tune with our higher self, being in tune with the vibrational match what we're trying to bring into our lives, being in tune with what we're supposed to be doing with our life purpose. It gets easier and easier and easier. And you start to realize, oh my gosh, this is so natural within me. It's actually been work to suppress it. Now I can be free. And what do we always say, y'all? We've been saying this for months. When you let your light shine, two things happen. Number one, you attract those people to you whom you're meant to help. But you also attract the people whom are meant to help you. So it's this constant flow of give and take, of energy, of refill and recycle and what have you. So let your light shine. Don't dull your senses. Don't dull the wild one within. What does it say? If you reject that conditioning in favor of rewilding, of getting in touch with your true instincts and nature, you will exchange lukewarm tolerances from others for passionate admiration and love. And again, the biggest thing to remember, I was talking to a friend about this today. So often we put so many other people's thoughts and feelings, so many of people that I've spoken with lately, you're so concerned about everyone else and you put yourself last. But then on the flip side of the coin, you get upset when other people put you last. And here's the deal. That is the vibration you are putting out into the world. Hey, Kenny. So if you want to have true love, true admiration, then you need to truly love and truly admire yourself, because now you're telling the universe, I am worthy of that. Send me more of that. But when you put yourself last, the universe isn't going to tell you that you're wrong. It's just going to go, oh, okay, so you put yourself last, got you. All right, so I'm going to keep sending you more people who put you last. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? I tell you that not to, thank you, Eli. Awesome, that makes sense. So I tell you that not to say that everything that you've done is wrong, that's wrong in your life and you created. I mean, we create everything within our lives. What I say that is because I want you to recognize your power within you, to do the things, to sing, to dance, to play, to beat a drum, to put a feather in your hair, to go around barefoot, You know, those things that make you feel free, that raise your vibration to that life that you want to create. And when you raise up to that, and here's the thing, y'all, it's already here. It's already waiting for you. So when it's a matter of getting in vibrational match with that. And so often we do things that keep us out of tune, out of sync with what we want, whether it be thoughts, whether it be our emotions, or whether it be our actions. I'm so guilty. I want a bikini body, but I've been eating like not bikini body food, and I've been tricking off on the gym. So how can I put something out there and tell the universe, I want a bikini body? Bring me a bikini body. But all my thoughts and actions are like, oh, I feel so fat. I'm going to do fat girl things. The universe is like, oh, you're fat? Okay, got you. Let me bring more fat girl stuff to you. A lot of this, I didn't hate to be so like dramatic, but it's really like, it's that simple. Change your perspective, change your perception, get in alignment vibrationally with what you want, and you by default match up with it. I mean, law of vibration, y'all. That's all I can say. Everything in this universe vibrates. Nothing is at rest. It all has a vibrational frequency, a vibrational signature. Let me give you an example. This is the one I use all the time, and then we will jump off. All right. There have been times, sometime in your life, where you walked into a room and there were two other people and they were silent, but you were like, woo, I can really feel the tension. Man, their vibe is totally off. Like, you know these things, right? We dismiss them. We use words haphazardly sometimes. So what I want you to do is to start tuning into your own vibe. You know, when you call your best friend or you see your best friend and they say they're fine, but something isn't right. You're like, they just felt funny. Vibration. So get in alignment with what you want. You want money? Guess what? You can't go around talking and feeling like you're broke. That's going to bring you more brokenness. You're attuning yourself with being broke. You're not attuning yourself with the vibration of abundance. And of course, be in a place of gratitude. Be in a place of confetti, of celebration. Celebration, celebration, celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Woo woo. And Eagle. Do the right thing. That's our spirit card for the day. So I want to clarify the message for this Eagle card, because judgment is a mug, right? Judgment is real, and we do it without realizing it. And one of the things that I'm realizing on this earth, I even had to come back and correct myself today. Like, I literally came back and had to like delete some stuff on Facebook. And some comments that I had made on somebody else's. Well, they weren't comments, but reactions. I was like, oh, Sharita, you're totally judging them, like saying that they're being judgmental, and now you're judging them. Like, okay. So when I say when this card says do the right thing, you know, who are any of us to say what is right according to someone else, all right? So let's set that aside. But when this card says do the right thing, I want you to do the right thing that aligns you with the vibration that you are trying to hold, that you are trying to create, so that you can attract what you want in your life. So again, in the example that we just talked about with money, if you are trying to attract more money in your life, then you need to raise your vibration to a place of abundance. Do the right thing. Don't do things that remind you or make you feel or make you use the words that I'm broke or I don't have, right? That's not the right thing. Talking about lack, feeling lack, being in a place of lack is not going to raise your vibration to abundance. That keeps you in lack. Okay? It's kind of like people who are lack mindset. They may get a big windfall of money, but before you know it, you're like, daggone, how are you broke? You just got all this money. What do you mean you can't afford rent? Like, what? That's their vibration. Doesn't matter how much money that they get, they will still be that way. There are some people in this world whose bank account never really grows, but they always have an overabundance of everything that they not only need, but they want, right? Because abundance doesn't just mean money. Things happen in the most mysterious ways. I shared with y'all what happened with my credit card payment. Things happen. It is all energy. That's the exciting part about it. It's not that complicated. Just, you know, when you want to control your outside world, learn to control yourself. Deal? All right, y'all. Okay, how long? Okay, so we've gone just almost 25 minutes, so right about 25 minutes. So I don't want to hold you much longer, but this, celebrate. And the biggest message, if you remember about this card, about confetti, was don't be a hater. Just don't be a hater, okay? Celebrate with people, because that energetic celebration, even though it's theirs, it jolts your vibration. It jolts your energy field with that celebratory vibe. And when you're in that celebratory vibe, you attract more things to celebrate about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah! All right, let's social it up one more time. Good old Chuck Norris. C-Force. Boom shakalaka, baby. Have an amazing day. And again, y'all, or evening, I should say at this point, if you have not yet scheduled your, or requested your goddess reading or scheduled your discovery call with me, make sure you do that ASAP. I cannot wait to talk to you. And in the meantime, have an awesome evening. And I will probably see you fairly early tomorrow, because that's just how my schedule rolls. It's actually, you know me, I ramp up on Fridays. Go figure. But you guys have an awesome night. And I'll catch you on the flip side. In those high vibes, baby. In the clouds. All right, I'm on one. Bye.